Yo guys, Dark Series Creator here. So, I tried to film this before, but it took like 20 minutes, and I'm gonna try and speed through it this time. I'm gonna try and talk fast. Okay, so yeah, I am sick right now, that's why my voice is funny. Okay, so in the last Dark Series Creator podcast, I told you guys it's up to you if you want another one. Just comment that. It's up to you guys. But I enjoy making them. Some of you enjoyed the last one. Two people I know enjoyed it because they commented about it. And one person suggested that I did them live, which is a good idea because the whole point of it is to get questions from you guys, and no one asked any questions, so once again I'm gonna have to kind of go off the cuff and kind of say whatever I want randomly, kind of explain things at random, whatever I think you guys might want to hear or whatever I want to tell you guys. But yeah, someone said I should do them live, and that sounded like a great idea. So I try, and I can't do it because my Android is too old. It's not like a 2010 Android. It was like 2014, 2015 Android. I'm not sure which year, but yeah. But supposedly the version is too old to be able to live stream. So I will once I get a new phone or I find an app where I actually can. But for now, I'm gonna have to kind of not do them live. So yeah, but I did try it on Insta Live, but no one joined, so that didn't work out. So that's always fun. So I'm just, from now on, I'll just do them like this, unless something changes. But yeah, so the name of this one is YouTube content, because I just want to talk about, first of all, in a recent vlog, the one where I was making an intro, I mentioned that I haven't had any ideas for content, and I just wanted to tell you guys I did not mean the series. Because I just want to clarify that, because I want you guys to know I have a lot of ideas for the series. Dark Series Creator always has a few series up his sleeve, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be Dark Series Creator if I didn't. So, yeah. So I have series planned. I have, new seasons of old series. I have new series completely planned. I have like 20 in total ideas. And yeah, so, and I don't even write this stuff down. It's all in my head. I just have this stuff on lockdown, and I can put it out anytime I want. It's just the series are really hard to make, because I usually 90% of the time I need other people for them, especially this next one. I'm gonna need a lot of people, or at least a good amount. So that always causes an issue, the fact that I need other people to help me with them, actors and stuff. So yeah, that plays into it. Like I said, the series would have been out 3 months ago, and I would be on to new things right now, but that's just not how it worked out, unfortunately. So I just want to clarify, I did not mean I don't have any ideas for series. I just meant I don't have any ideas for, like, what to do in vlogs, or funny videos, or and by the way, I don't really count the I know it's named Nerd Series in the playlist, but I don't count the Nerd Series as an actual, like, series, because there is no, there's kind of a storyline to it. It's like, it's a nerd trying to play video games all the time, and he's really into video games, and maybe there'll be a more structured storyline later on, but let's be honest, there isn't much of one currently. It's mostly just funny videos, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying I don't count that as a series, and I don't have a lot of videos planned for the Nerd Series, although I just did put one out, and I've had the idea for that one for a while. Like, I gotta tell you guys, like, most of the videos I put out, unless they're vlogs, because those are kind of like on the spot kind of things, but most of the videos I put out that are very artsy, I have been planning for a long time. It could have been months, it could have been a year, it could have been 1 month, but I usually have everything planned ahead of time, and I'm just waiting for the right time to do it. But yeah, the nerd videos, I don't have too much planned for that, and I like them being spaced out because Finkel quickly became a fan favorite. I've asked my friends, because I like to get insight on different things, to see which kind of content I should do, or either do more or put more effort into. And a lot of people like Finkle the most, which I don't necessarily. I like Jake the most, the Darkest Within series character, because he's the most like me. He's like me on the inside, basically, like not having to put on happy face for everyone else, you know, basically is what I would consider Jake as. That's why he's my favorite. He's the closest to heart. Now all the characters kind of make up me, but Jake is like like if there was like a chart of like how much the characters are like me, and how big of personality traits they carry about me, Jake would be top. That's why I like him. But yeah, and I just like dark things, you know, yeah, so, but Finkel he's funny, and I can understand where a lot of people like him, because he's funny, and the videos he's in are always really funny, and I get that, I get why people like him, but he was never, and there's not an issue with that, it's just, he was never meant to be a main character, and I still don't consider him as one. He was always just kind of like a side character I would throw in sometimes. I like having the videos spaced out with him so that, you know, I have time to think on them and think of which jokes I want to put in and everything like that. But yeah, his videos were never supposed to be like a fan favorite or anything like that, and it became that way over time because that's just how things go. But originally, the first nerd video, between the first and second nerd video, was like a year span. It was like I said, it was never supposed to be like a big thing. Like the first one was just me on the phone with my friend, and I was like doing this nerdy voice, and I was like saying different lines and like, it's not a phase, mom, like whatever. And I was like, I'm gonna make a video of this. This is hilarious. So then I used the lines I was joking with my friend about in that video. So that's kind of how the first one started, and then the name Finkle formed over time from because when I was like 7 or 8, my old phone, I used to record videos on there. I've always been interested in videos, but I used to record videos on there, and I had a nerd character then named Finkle, and I looked through those more recently, and that's where the name Finkle came from. I was like, well, I had a nerd character then, I have a nerd character now, that was Finkle, let's name this one Finkle, because it's a good nerdy name. It's funny, you know, so that's where the name Finkle came from, and that's, you know, everybody knows him as Finkle now, so I find that kind of cool. But yeah, he was never supposed to be a fan favorite, but I've even started to like him a little bit more, just because everyone else does, so it's kind of like, you know, so, but yeah, it's cool that everybody likes him and everything, so, there will be more nerd videos in the future, but once again, they're still going to be more spaced out than the other ones, but yeah, alright, that'll conclude this podcast. I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching.